Hey, the first thing I want you to do is actually go to General Settings, which you can go here, Settings, General, scroll down here, and you need to set your time zone. It was originally set for somewhere in the Middle East, so I just put it as Los Angeles. So come down here and choose the appropriate time zone because that's going to affect the bookings times because you want to see it in your time zone, and then I'll show you how I've set the customer to see it in their time zone. So just change it. So for example, if you were in New York, you could just change it to New York, click Save Changes, and that will adjust the clock on your website to what time zone you are in. So now let's talk about the booking settings. To get there, you're going to go to Bookings, Settings, and when you first get here, you'll say License Activation. We've already done that. Then you can go to Calendar Design. The calendar design, I've chosen Design 1. I thought that looked clean. I went ahead and added some of your branded font colors and background colors. You can change the design here if you want, but I've kind of already set it up for your brand. Then you can go to Calendar Display. And in Calendar Display, this is going to adjust the text for things like the Book Now button, pick a date. So you can go through and adjust any of this text you want. Down here, the display settings, I said that the week starts on Sunday. If you want to start it on Monday, you can do that. I did allow customers to choose a month from the drop-down menu. And this one's kind of important, the time zone conversion. I enabled it so clients see the calendar in their time zone. So that if you are in New York and you're booking at 9, your teachers are going to see it as 6 a.m. and so they are going to know not to book that. And then you can adjust the booking summary texts if you want. Next, we have global availability. I actually left this alone because you just have the one simple product. It's so much easier just to set it on the product, so I just left this blank. This would be for hairdressers and stuff that are having multiple services, multiple days. Global assets. This is another thing that you really don't need to worry about. This is more if product A is booked and you need product B to be booked at the same time. And you can read more about what that includes, but I don't think that was appropriate for your particular situation. The Google Calendar sync. So we would have to set up a Google app in order for it to automatically sync to your calendar. If that's something you want to do, let me know. You can follow the instructions here if you want, or if you want me to do it, I can take care of that. I did go ahead and enable the calendar sync for the customers, and I did a test order, and it worked great. I just clicked add to my calendar, and it added it straight to my calendar, which was cool. And you can adjust what it says here and here for your actual customers if you want to give them more information on their calendar. So the reminder and follow-up emails, I would just leave these off. The problem is they're not particularly customizable. Like you can do a reminder email, but you can only send one, and you can only send it how many minutes before. And the follow-up email is after the booking. Don't use this. Instead, we're going to use Automate Woo to send those emails, and I'll give you a little tutorial on Automate Woo, which is so much more customizable about what you can send. The add-ons you don't need to worry about. That's just advertising. Same thing with integration. They're just advertising some other plugins they have. So now that we've talked about the general settings, let's look at an actual bookable product.